Federal Reserve just cut interest rates by 50 basis points. So what does that mean for the economy and how it's going to affect your investments in the crypto and other assets? And finally, I think altcoin season is going to start, so stick around because I'm also going to share my prediction of markets in 2025. And spoiler alert, I'm expecting a crash. So let's get into it. So what exactly is a 50 base point rate cut? Simply put, the Fed just made borrowing cheaper by cutting interest rates. This hasn't happened since the pandemic, like we had coronavirus hit in 2020, and it's a pretty big deal. Lower rates mean that loans, whether homes, cars, or businesses, become cheaper, which could encourage more spending and more investing. Lowering the cost of borrowing helps boost economy, and more people can afford homes, and more people can afford loans to buy homes, to buy everything. But there's more to it. When interest rates drop, the return on safe assets like government bonds also drop. So investors start looking for better options, for better returns into stock market, in crypto, if they want to risk more. And I want to say that 50 basis point cut is pretty big because we had this before. But look, when we had at 2007, this was like entering the recession. So I'm pretty scared, of this. So by cutting rates, the Fed is clearly trying to stimulate the economy. But here's the catch. Why would they need to stimulate it? Why they are thinking about it? And this could lead for slower economy growth or rising unemployment. As we can see here, unemployment is pretty big in the United States, and 4.20% unemployment we had in August, and on September we are seeing similar percentage, and it's just growing up. So we need to think about it because this is a big problem for the future if it still keeps growing up. And this is the trouble the Fed trying to dodge, because everything is going to the recession. Of course, Jerome Powell didn't mention the recession because it would be instantly a recession. It would be a big problem, but they did this because they want to make the investment opportunity better for us. And of course, rate cut is bullish, and this is a nice big news for us, for crypto markets and everything. But it could lead to inflation or even dangerous asset bubbles. So let's take a closer look at the crypto markets. The last time the Fed cut rates during the pandemic, Bitcoin and other cryptos surged. So will we see another crypto boom? Are we going to see the nice green candles again in 2024? Well, I guess I'm pretty sure we are going to see that, and I'm bullish on it. And these rate cuts are only bullish because we're seeing a massive amount of money coming to the market. Stock market is on all-time high. Crypto market is going to there, Bitcoin is going to all-time highs. And look, we are here. The crypto is already started after yesterday's talk. I'm bullish on Bitcoin for the next 6 months or more. I need to check markets after the half a year or something like that, because we don't know what's going to happen, because we are still going to have 2 more rate cuts this year, and then next year we're still planning to have more cuts. So if we're not heading to recession, we probably might have the biggest bull run in the history for a few more years. But the thing is, it's really hard to say that we're going to have a long bull run. And yeah, I'm pretty bullish for the next half a year, but after that we need to remake our strategy and things like that, because lower rates mean people are more likely to take risks on assets like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, which could lead to short-term spike. But after that, that spike happened. So maybe after a few months, people will want to take profits out. That could lead for a potential correction and maybe a recession if we're not going to stabilize the market after the other cuts, right? But here's the exciting part. Altcoin season might finally be up on us, because altcoins moves with great news. After the rate cut, altcoins started to show us some love, to show us some green candles, and this is pretty bullish for me, because we finally here, we waited this for a few months already, and now it's green. Of course the real bull run is going to start next month probably, because September is Rectember and we don't want that to go so fast. But we are seeing already green. We're seeing a positive impact for the rate cut, and this is pretty bullish for me. Of course, I'm holding altcoins, meme coins, everything. I'm holding crypto, and this is nice. And does this 50 basis point cut remind you of something? Because I want to show you something, guys. Meet Kevin posted, OMG, exactly 17 years ago, the Fed cut rates by 50 BP in a surprise and bold move. Even thought some suggested that would mean the Fed was acting out of desperation. Literally September 18th to the day. Like, what the fuck? Look, it's the same. September 18, Fed cut rates by half point. It's the same happening right now. Is this just history repeating itself, or what's going on? Because back in 2007, we saw a similar rate cut just before the Great Recession hit. And now I'm not saying we're heading for the exact same scenario, but I'm worried about history repeating itself. That's why I'm still predicting a market crash in 2025, because we are seeing the same signals to us that could happen. And yeah, I hope so. We're not having a great depression and recession after this rate cut, because it's 50-50, 50% we are going to recession and 50% we are positive and we are bullish and we are happy in everything, in stock market, crypto market, everywhere. But the thing is, what could lead us to a recession? That's the biggest question right now. Now let's talk about why I think we're heading for a crash. So this is China, guys. China's real estate sector is in big trouble. Major developers are drowning in debt and defaults are becoming a real concern. This isn't just a domestic issue. It could impact global markets. When investors lose confidence in China's market, of course that fear can spread quickly and they will cash out, leading to volatility worldwide. And I want to add that China's recent crackdown on industries like tech and education, which is making the business environment unstable. If foreign investors start pulling out, it could trigger even more instability in global markets. So that's what I want to show you with this index, because look how deep they're going down, and we don't know when is the end of this, right? So Shanghai Composite Index showing us really bad performance in this 1 year. You know, it's going down, going up, and going down again, and this is showing that China's market is not stable, and we shouldn't trust the green days on China's market right now after the rate cut in US, because this could lead us to a market crash. China is one of the biggest markets in the world, and if China decides to crash, you think we're not going to feel that impact from China's market crash? Of course we're gonna do. And I want to bring back to real estate, because real estate right now, we're seeing all-time highs in property prices, especially in the United States. But here's the thing, what goes up must come down. With global markets becoming more volatile and interest rates so low, I'm preparing for real estate correction, maybe even a crash, because like 30-year fixed rate mortgage is slowly going down. We saw a small pull up, right? And then it's going back again. And I think people didn't lost interest in real estate, but it's getting more and more expensive, and the middle class people cannot afford houses. And now with rate cut, of course they're trying to help people to afford it. When that middle class gets loans for the houses, and after that, after the crash or something, after China's crash, if China will crash, then those people will be affected, and I think their loans gonna get bigger and bigger, and they won't be able to pay them. And that's how I think we're going for a real estate crash too in the United States. And I think that will be the best possible time to buy real estate, because I'm waiting for that crash. I don't want it to happen, but if it will happen, because it should be happening anytime soon, because we're at all-time highs. And yeah, I think we're heading into recession next year. So I think we need to be prepared for the crash, and to have some cash to buy real estate, because the prices will drop, and we're probably going to get a really nice opportunity to buy real estate. So anyway, US housing demand is getting lower, and it's not that simple, you know, to get home prices drop. But you know, the prices are dropping, and imagine that, you know, 30% of homes in the United States sold above list price. So imagine that, that's above list price. So guys, I don't know, I think this is not the best time to buy real estate, but you know, I don't have enough knowledge, enough years for real estate, and yeah, maybe I'm just trying to get into the train that already run away from me. Anyways, we got a history to talk today. Trump buys burgers with Bitcoin, and this is a crazy history, because he's the first president that bought burgers with Bitcoin, and this gives me vibes of that pizza that was bought for 10k Bitcoin. Of course, these burgers were cheaper, but in the future these burgers will cost millions for Trump, right? So this is history for all of us. This is a nice opportunity to be involved in this. You know, you can spend crypto to buy stuff, and this is amazing. And of course, when the United States ex-president is involved in crypto, I'm pretty bullish. Won't you be bullish with these news? Like, this is amazing. So to sum it up, the Fed's 50 basis point rate cut is meant to keep the economy going, but it also signals that we're not out of the woods yet. And I'm cautiously optimistic about the next 6 months for crypto especially, and for other markets. And after that, I don't know, we might be getting a recession, we might see a market crash, and I hope so. Before that, we are able to make a lot of money with this altcoin season that's going to start. And yeah, stay bullish, stay happy, because now we are still having crazy good news in economy. And yeah, but the long term, I'm sticking to my prediction of a market crash in 2025. If you're in real estate and crypto and stock market, be patient for it, but be prepared, because now we're having a crazy few months, and this is going to be a lot of profit. And after that, who knows? I hope so. Fed will stabilize the market, because now we're seeing some signals that this is not right. But yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. I hope so you're enjoying my video. Leave a comment below what you're expecting after this rate cut, and what do you think about recession? Are we heading to recession, or we heading to a massive gains? So thanks for watching again, and see you next time.
Stacking crypto, making millions, riding high, no ceiling, no ceiling. Blockchain tech, I'm in control. Decentralized, I'm on the road. DeFi got me on my hustle, no sleep, stand up, no tussle. Mean coins taking over the scene, but I stick to Bitcoin. Ethereum's the dream. Skyrocketing.